Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh guys, I hope everyone is doing great. I know it's been a hot minute and I have been missing in action, but it does feel so good to be back recording content and chatting with you guys again. Before I get into today's video, I do want to give you guys a really quick life update. We did have our baby boy. He is here and we are loving all 7 pounds 8 ounces of him. He's probably a little bit heavier right now, but for those of you who have been asking where I've been and what's going on with my videos, that is the reason why I have not been feeling creating content because of my pregnancy. So I have been updating you guys more so on Instagram than on YouTube with my pregnancy journey as it progressed, and I did announce his arrival on Instagram as well as on my community tab. So I would suggest you turn your notifications on both on YouTube and Instagram so that you don't miss out when I post anything. Now for today's video, I wanted to share this gift box from MelodySusie with you guys. This was released over the Christmas season, however it was delayed via shipping to my address, and then we had baby boy in January, so this video is a little bit delayed. This box does not scream Christmas to me. It is multi-seasonal, so I wanted to share it with you guys because it is the perfect gift for a nail lover. And I do love these gift boxes because it's always full of a whole bunch of nail goodies. So if you guys are interested in purchasing, definitely check out the description box below. I will have this box linked as well as my MelodySusie discount code. So I am excited to jump into this gift box. I don't know what's inside, so let's go ahead and open this baby up. The first thing on top of the box is this card, and it does say MelodySusie gift box as well as the MelodySusie slogan, which is bring your beauty salon home. So it does come with the MelodySusie UV LED gloves, which is the protective gloves. I did share this in the last box that they had. It does not have any fingertips. You basically just put it on and your fingers are covered and protected from the UV light, and mostly your nails are exposed to cure. So you get a pair of gloves. It comes with 300 sanding bands. You have 180 grit, 120 grit, and 80 grit. You also get a mandrel bit inside of there. Ooh, these are really pretty oils. Oh yeah, gorgeous. You do get this 3-piece pink and rainbow manicure set, which is your cuticle pusher, the gel scraper, as well as your nail tip cutters. This set of drill bits, as well as the brush. I love using these brushes because it does clean the nail really well. And you do get these shell pieces. This is cool though. I've never encapsulated shells in nails before, at least not these. And lastly, we do have the MelodySusie S Series Jade Rechargeable Nail Gel. What is the difference with the S Series and the regular Jade? I am curious to find out, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and unbox this. I'm gonna move this box out of the way. Woo! So of course you have the Jade Rechargeable Nail Gel user manual. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my gosh. This is your main unit. Absolutely gorgeous. Love that white and gold accent. These, what I love about the Jades is that they are so freaking small, guys. Like so small, so compact, so lightweight, and I absolutely love them. And it matches. Oh my gosh. So you have a white cord with a white and gold handpiece. The only difference with the handpieces is it's matte gold instead of the shiny gold, which is fine because this is going to get like handprints and fingerprints all over it if it was on the handpiece. I love the fact that it matches though, and we have a white cord instead of a gray cord. And in this box we have a white silicone stand, your clay clip, some more sanding bands, the charger. Of course it's a US plug. Looks like a really nice long charger as well. You do get these diamond cuticle bits with a mandrel as well as some more sanding bands, So that is basically everything that is included with the e-file. But let's go ahead and set up the e-file actually. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it has some charge in it. When it comes to setting up the actual e-file, it is pretty straightforward. So you do have your main unit. It does have a protective vinyl across the LED display screen on the front to protect it from scratching during transit. On the top of this one, you have where your handpiece is going to be plugged in, your forward and reverse switch, as well as that dial that will turn it on and off, and it will also increase or decrease your RPMs. Now on the side is where you're going to attach that clip where you can put your handpiece in if you're going to be clipping it onto your belt or you're going to be using it portable. For me, I don't usually put it on because I have my e-file sitting on my desk. But when it comes to the handpiece, you do want to line it up. There's one pin that is bigger than the other one, so you want to make sure that you get it right. Once you push it in, it's not going to go anywhere. The handpiece is so sleek, so lightweight, but sturdy at the same time. And it does have that lock feature, which I absolutely love on my e-files. I hate to push in a drill bit. Like, I prefer it to be locked to make sure that it's nice and secured in place. So once you power it on, it is in reverse. So you want to go ahead and switch that into forward. And as you can see, there's a nice clean large display. You can see your rotations per minute as well as your battery levels. One thing I can say though, it is really quiet. Like, one thing with MelodySusie and their e-files, they are spot on when it comes to the noise level of their handpieces as well as the vibration. There is little to none, and we are at the highest speed. One difference that I've noticed between the S series Jade and the regular Jade is that the regular one goes up to 35,000 RPMs, whereas the S series only goes up to 30. Starting with a really quick nail prep. I don't want these nails to last super long, but I have not prepped my nails in a long while. So I'm using the cuticle pusher as included in this gift box, and I'm just going to gently push back my cuticles. Now with that done, I'm going to turn my e-file to 3000 RPMs, which is the lowest speed on this S series Jade. And I am using the 180 grit brown sanding band that is included in the 300 pieces of the sanding bands in this gift box. And I'm just going to lightly go around the cuticle area as well as buff the shine off of my natural nails. I'm not adding any pressure whatsoever on my e-file. I am allowing the e-file to do its job. And I did choose the 180 grit because it is a fine sanding band, and I don't want to overfile my natural nails. They have been really healthy because of the prenatals. And now if you see a line on my nails, that's because after I did my press-ons for my birthday, I did not soak them off. I popped them off, so I sort of damaged the nail bed a little bit. So do as I say, not as I do. Go ahead and soak your nails off. Do not pop them off, please. So keeping my sanding band parallel to my natural nail plate, I do for the most part move in one direction. In this case, I'm sort of hurrying because Tahir is sleeping and I need to get this done before he wakes up. This e-file is really quiet. Like, it's so quiet, guys. Oh my gosh. And it doesn't have a strong vibration either. Granted, I do have it on the lowest speed. So next, from the 7-piece carbide drill bit set, I'm just going to take this ball bit right here. And let me take out this brush one time because I will be using it. Keeping my e-file at 3000 RPMs, I'm just going to use this ball bit around the cuticle area to remove any of that excess dead skin. Now, usually my comfort zone when it comes to prepping is 3 to 4, especially when I'm using a ball bit. I like to go at 4, but this is not a diamond bit, guys. This is a carbide bit, so I will need to be extra careful that I don't overfile my cuticle area and sidewalls with this bit. So I'm just keeping it at 3000 to be safe. Now, you do want to be extra careful when filing this area, but you don't want to skip this step. When lifting is to occur with any nail enhancement, this is going to be the first area to start lifting, the cuticle area and sidewalls, before the nail actually pops off. So So you definitely want to take that extra time and do your cuticle work for any nail enhancement to last. That's all I'm going to do when it comes to my cuticle prep. I did tell you guys I love these little brushes because they do clean the nail plate really well. So I'm just going to hike that up, and I'm going to remove all the dust off of my nails before cleansing. I do want to shape these up a little bit. I'm just going to take my hand file take down some of the length, as well as just give these nails a shape in preparation for my extension. Because these nails are so square, I do need to take the corners away just so that it does not show up under the enhancement. Now with my alcohol and a lint-free wipe, I'm just going to clean the nails. That's it. That's all I'm going to do when it comes to prepping today. I'm not sure if I want to use primer or not, but I'll figure that out as I go along. So as these dry, let me go ahead and size out my nail. Today I'm using the eNail Couture's 123 Go gel extensions. As you guys can see, I am out of size 5 because I typically use it a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and size these out. So you do want to make sure that it fits nicely from sidewall to sidewall with very little pressure added. And you don't want these to be too tight either, because too tight means once you apply it, it is going to squeeze. But you see that space there? That is too big. So this one fits sidewall to sidewall. I have my thumb and I have my pinky. Definitely too small. Okay, so I want to use this one on my middle finger, but it is a little bit too big, as you guys can see. So I'm just going to take the nail and I'm going to rest it flat on my hand file. I'm just going to file. This way it files evenly, instead of going on one side and making it too thin compared to the other, like too slim compared to the other side. I do have all my nails sized out. If you watch, they're different lengths. So once I apply them, I'm going to trim them all down to the same length. I can't have my nails this long right now, guys, because I have diapers to change. So I decided that I'll be using the eNail Couture's nail prep just to further dehydrate my nails. As well as the primer. So this is the MelodySusie UV LED Flash Cure Light. I did review this for you guys a while back, and if you guys are interested, I would have it linked for you. Now what I love about these tips is that they're already matte and prepped on the inside, so I don't have to worry about that. I am using the eNail Couture's DIY gel as well. I'm just going to take this a little way out the camera so y'all can see. Going to put that much on there. now I'm using the 𝗃𝗱𝗃𝗊𝗁 Rechargeable UV LED light, and I am going to put it on the 90-second low heat mode, and I'm going to give these nails a full cure because this DIY gel does tend to have a heat spike to it. I don't know if it's because I use too much or if the gel is thick, but once gel is thick, naturally it's going to spike up. So if your light does not have one of those low heat mode settings, I would suggest putting it for about 60 seconds or whatever is the highest curing time. Put it in for like 5 seconds, take it out, put it back in for 5 seconds, take it out. Allow that gel to heat and cool, and then heat and cool again, so that way when you put it into fully cure, it does not spike on your nails, because it freaking hurts, guys. It hurts like crazy when this gel spikes. So you do want to keep that in mind. Now, all the products that I use in today's video, I know I'm not finished with my nails as yet, but I will have them listed and linked in my description box below, as well as my discount codes. If I have any for any particular product that I'm using, I will definitely include it in my description for you guys as well. And like that, my nails are fully cured. So let's go ahead and trim these down, because your girl needs to have mama nails, your mama nails. Using the nail tip cutters that is included in this gift box, I'm going to start trimming these nails down. I don't want them too short, and the pinkies are already short enough. So now I'm just going to measure off my pinky nail with the rest of the nails and go ahead and trim them. I don't want to go too short because I still have to file these back square, but the thumb definitely is way too long. With my 𝗃𝗱𝗃𝗊𝗁 rectangular 100 grit hand file, could probably use an 80 grit, but I already have the 100 grit out. I'm just going to file these nice and straight, as well as taper in the sides a little bit because they're just a little bit too wide for me. In that cuticle area, I do like using a flat top bit. This is the 𝗃𝗱𝗃𝗊𝗁 5-in-1 carbide bit. This is the purple one, and I am going to turn my e-file up to about 9,000 RPMs, and I'm going to just make this cuticle area nice and flush. Now, one bit of information that I know is important for me to share with you guys. I didn't show you guys where the e-file would charge, because this particular file does have some charges, and I just use that to do my nails in today's video. However, you do want to make sure that you fully charge your e-file the first time you're about to use it. So even if it comes with some charge, you want that to run out and then give it a charge. Don't charge it halfway, or don't charge it and then unplug it. You do want to give it a full 2.5 hour charge. This is going to give you 7 hours of usage out of your e-file, and it's also going to help to prolong your battery life. So definitely want to make sure that that information is given to you guys, because that is really important. You want the longest life out of your e-files as possible. So now I'm just going to take the 𝗃𝗱𝗃𝗊𝗁 80 100 grit pink buffer block, and I'm just going to use the 100 grit side and just buff the shine off the rest of the nails, as well as buff that cuticle area nice and smooth, so we don't have any indentations or any marks when we go in to apply our gel polish. So because I'm doing some French tips, I do need a nude base, and today I'm trying this Nail Addict, or Nail Reserve is what I think they're called now. This is Sea Swing and Sand. Usually I love the Nail Couture Serenity Pink, but I didn't want that glittery base, So I'm just going to be applying one nice thin but even coat of this gel polish to all the nails, making sure to remove any excess product to maintain my nail shape. I also use my cleaner brush to clean up any product that would have gotten on my cuticles or my sidewalls, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure it. I am going to be curing it in the 𝗫𝗫 Beyond Home LED lamp. Now I do give it a full cure in this light, and I use this light just to cure my nail art. Once everything is finished, I go ahead and give it a final cure in my Beyond Pro LED light. This gel polish does have a tacky layer to it once it's cured. So I'm just taking my alcohol as well as another lint-free wipe, and I'm going to clean off that tacky layer. Now this is going to give me a nice smooth surface to do my nail art on. I can go ahead and just use a matte gel top coat. However, there's no need for me to add an extra layer of gel to contribute to messing up my nail shape, because I am going to be doing layers of gel to do my nail art. So for my color palette today, I'm taking number 16 from 𝗀𝗃 Couture in their pastel liner gel, as well as number 14 from their neon liner gel set. I did go ahead and add some white to my palette because I do want to lighten up that baby pink a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix in the white until I'm happy with the shade of the pink. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to start my French. Because all of these nails are going to be the exact same thing, I'm just going to explain to you guys it on maybe one or two nails, and I'm not going to be showing you the same thing repeatedly. So I'm going to be doing a deep French tip. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I like to start with a capital A. For me, it's much easier for me to find the center point at the free edge of the nail tip and just put a dot or mark it, and then start drawing my A on the nail as deep as I want my French to start, and then all the way to the free edge of the nail extension. Once the two lines for my capital A are nice and center, once they meet in the center of the free edge of the nail extension and they're even on both sides, then I figure out where I want my smile line to actually be. Then I go ahead and draw the line for the center of the A, if that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. It's easier for me to show you guys what I'm doing rather than to explain what I'm doing, and I would always say that on my channel. I'm trying to do this live, so it is like me just saying or explaining off the top of my head basically. And after drawing that line, I do curve the corners. So this is just going to give me a basic outline as to where I want my French to be, and then I go in with my striper brush and I just perfect everything. Now when it comes to making sure that my French is nice and centered and even from sidewall to sidewall or on both sidewalls, I do look at my nail from all different angles. This is the only way that I can get my French to look nice and crisp and perfect. And to be honest with you guys, with this design that I'm doing, I don't even have to do this much. You don't need a perfect French because I'm going to be covering certain areas with the nail art on top of it. This is just me doing the most. But once I'm happy with the way that my smile line looks and everything lines up really nicely, I'm going to fill in the French tip. Now I should use a bigger brush to do this. I don't know why I'm using my striper brush. Maybe for the other nails I'll change it out, but I do have my Madame Glam brush on the table here with me, so I may switch it out eventually. But once I'm finished filling in that French tip, I am going to go ahead and give this a full cure for 60 seconds. Next, I'm taking my nail polish matted and I'm going to apply a really nice thin but even layer of this over the entire nail. Remove any excess gel from the sidewalls to help to maintain that nail shape, and I'm going to go ahead and cure this again for another 60 seconds. So this is how that looks. This is what we're working with so far, and I am loving it. That matte pink French looks so freaking cute, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I am going to go ahead and repeat the same step to all my nails.
These days, I don't really care for that empty conversation. No. These days, I don't care for competition. You're the one that's racing. No, I don't really want to talk about what I got coming out next. I'm not showing up to one up just to show up in front of your friends. I don't really want to meet you out just to have something to post about. Lately I get real exhausted by the thought of having to pretend that I had a good time with someone who's just interested in what I got and not who I am. I ain't got the energy. No, 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 for this time that I'm wasting, spent on the surface. I don't wanna fake it, cause I realize that I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. No. And ain't nothing social about the media. Try to get deep, but you draw me about the leader. And it's weighing me down. I'm alone in the crowd. Can't fake it now. Can't fake it now. Now you see why I'm exhausted by the thought of hanging out in public just cause it's a look. No, I won't pretend that I had a good time, cause I ain't got the energy. No, 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 for this time that I'm wasting, spent on the surface. I don't wanna fake it, cause I realize that I ain't got the energy. No, I ain't got the energy. Yeah. No, I ain't got. No, I ain't got. No, I ain't got.
So I did make another custom color. I mixed in what was remaining from that light pink as well as the white into that bright neon pink liner gel. And this is what I'm going to be using for my nail art. So these are going to be some heart swirl French tips. So I'm just going to be creating some random hearts, but not completely closing them in. I'm going to be swirling the end of the heart around the entire nail tip. Now I did see this design on Instagram and I just had to give it a try. My nails are much shorter than what I saw it on, and I would include a picture of the original design on the screen so that way you guys know where the inspiration is coming from. I'm a strong believer in giving Jack the jacket and giving credit where it's due. This is where I saw it. I'm not sure if this is the first person to do it, but this is the first person that I saw do it. So what I wanted is that I wanted my colors to be a little bit brighter than what she originally did, and I love how these colors mesh together like so well. But I know it's hot and y'all are probably thinking, oh boy, Valentine's Day just went. But because it swirls and you're not really seeing the heart like outright unless you actually look at the nails, just look like random swirls all over the nails. That's what makes it so perfect for any time of the year. And because the design was so cute, I just had to share it with you guys. I did do my nails before Valentine's, but unfortunately with a newborn, my time is not my time anymore. So therefore I am now getting a chance to actually sit and really edit this video for you guys. So yeah. But if you were following me on Instagram, you would have already seen the clip of this post because I did post it on Valentine's Day. I was able to do a really quick snippet on Instagram, as well as I think I posted a short on YouTube. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that little clip, but here's the entire design. So I'm just going to continue to randomly place these hearts and swirls throughout the entire nail tip. Some is going to cover over the actual French line. Some is going to stay behind it, like closer to the free edge. And this is sort of an abstract design. So once I was happy with the way that each particular nail looked, I went ahead and I gave it a flash cure for about 15 seconds in my light. When I was finished with the entire hand, then I went ahead and popped it in my 𝗫𝗫 rechargeable LED light and cured it for a full 60 seconds. Now, I was going to top coat the entire nail and turn it matte. However, I did love the pop art sort of look with the background being matte and the nail art being glossy. So I ended up just leaving it that way, and I love the contrast that came out of this entire design. And that is pretty much it for today's video. Oh my gosh, guys, I love how this set turned out. It is so freaking cute, and I just had to share it with you. Go ahead and comment down below and tell me what you think about this set. Go check out the MelodySusie website and see all the variations to this gift box, as well as every other nail goodie they have available on their website. I did mention to you guys I have a discount code, and I will have it listed in my description box for you as well, along with all the products that I use in today's video to create this design. If I have any discount codes for them, I will also link them down there. So if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so just yet, as it does help my channel to grow. And that is it from me. I am out. As always, I would love for you guys to stay glamorous, and I'll see you in the next one.